All right, I'm live. Nobody in the house yet. Uh, wow. I'm thinking I got to shave that goatee. Two in the house. Cupcake Girl and Lisa Kleckner. How are y'all doing? Um, I lost my train of thought. um, I'm gonna try to grow me some lemon trees. I saw a video. Hey Willow, I saw a video where you can take a fresh lemon like this and open it up and take the seeds out, and you can plant them right away. They don't have to be stratified or anything. And a lemon tree's a right pretty tree, and it's fast growing. So I think I'm going to open this sucker up tomorrow, get the seeds and plant them. I got a lot of experiments going on. Um, with stuff, but I gotta wait. I gotta wait till payday hit. I thought that dadgone. Hey, Frugal Granny, how you doing, dear? I I thought that the YouTube checks came on the 21st, but nothing come for me. I wonder if it's taking longer than that. I don't know. Hands Cupcake some duct tape to put her butt back on. Where are you at, Frugal Granny? What state are you in? I should know. Uh, Tornado warning. I guess it's that time of year in certain places. We don't hardly ever. Well, we get warnings, but I can't remember a tornado in Florida. Not lately, anyway. Southeast Alabama. Southeast. That will be down this way. That'd be down this way towards me. Yes, it would. Uh, I've got a lot. I've got a lot going on. Um, and here lately, I've started remembering stuff, and I think it's because of the me having that COVID-19. I think that's the reason I wasn't remembering a lot of stuff. But since I started piddling with this nursery plants and stuff, a lot of it started coming back. And I'm going to be doing a lot more with it in the next few days. Um, and I got it fixed now where it's easy for me to cover my stuff up out there without it getting wet and everything. I got that pretty much straight. Still not the way I want it. Um, I'm even going to try rooting some roses, and I don't hate rose to flower, the blossom to bloom. I hate working with them because they're such a pain in the butt once you get them started and everything. to keep them going and looking nice and pruning them a certain way and all that stuff. That's what I hate about roses. Other stuff, that's pretty much a no-brainer. Um, uh, Lisa, do you like camellias? Is Lisa here? Yeah, she's there, right? Do you like camellias? I'm going to be. I've got a real nice camellia bush out here, and it's big and got a lot of growth on it. And I'm going to start doing some cloning on that thing. And that's different than doing a cutting. I've got some cutting started, but I'm going to do some cloning. And if you like camellias, I'll send you one of them camellias once I get one cloned. Takes me about 4 to 6 weeks to clone one, you know. But if you like them, I'll repay you for the gardenia. I went out today looking at the thing to find a bunch of limbs out there that's good for cloning, and there's quite a few on there. Stash. Now, how you doing, Stash? Yeah, well, my brain's getting a lot of exercise. But I'm having a trouble with my sleeping pattern. You know, yesterday I only got out of bed maybe twice, and I had a bad night that night. Last night I had a great night, and I don't know if it had any. I took what I did before I went to sleep. I took another. I took a 300 milligram gabapentin, and I took 3 ibuprofens, and I slept at 7 o'clock this morning, and I went to bed at maybe 2. So, but that's a pretty long time for me. You know, to sleep till 7 o'clock. Usually I'm gonna wake up at 5. But I had a pretty good night. For some, I guess it might have been the ibuprofen and the I done forgot what it is. Oh my gosh. The ibuprofen and the gabapentin. That's what I took. I've been getting a lot of comments on a video I put up. Was it the last one I put up? And I was talking about a girl that was a friend. I guess when I was 12 or 13, I don't know. And I said no paybacks are needed. That was sent with love, but free flowers are always appreciated. Well, it's not a payback. It's something I want to do. Matter of fact, if I'm able to get a lot of these plants started, and anybody wants one, you know, I'll send them, and it won't be from the cutting; it'll be from the clone. The clone itself is just it's a mature plant when you get done with it, when you clone one. It's got roots and everything. When you in 5 weeks, you got roots on it, and you put that thing in another pot and all that stuff. But I forgot how to sleep. But I'm really getting interested in this stuff now, and I'm fixing to start planting these loquats or Japanese plums. The correct name is loquat, Loquat, I believe is the way it's spelled. I got about 60 seeds that I've been saving, and I'll start prepping them tomorrow. Tomorrow you take. I ain't got one of them seeds in here to show you, but you have to take that seed and there's a it's not like a shell. It's kind of soft, but it has it's almost, you know how like when you got peanuts and they got that little, it's not a shell, but you know, you peel it off the peanut. Usually you don't eat that peel that comes off, you just eat the peanut. Same way on these Japanese plum seeds. And you take a razor knife and you take and split that covering on both sides. You don't take it off, just split it, and it makes the seed germinate faster for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. And I couldn't remember that. But there were some other seeds that you do like that the same way. You have to do it. Speeds up the process. And by the way, Lisa, I was looking at the sago palm out there and back, the real big one. It's got a seed pod growing on it, so I'm gonna be able to get seeds from that. Yeah, I need to. I can't give myself a thumbs up. That don't show up on here, but it don't. And I still ain't got that mess straightened out at the bank and Amazon. I knew it was going to take forever to get anything done about it, but I done told the bank that whatever they decide to do, I said I'm not paying that. And he was, yeah, Husker skin is what I mean, Stash. Why couldn't I think of that? But now I done lost, what was I thinking? I done lost my train of thought again. Oh, Lord. Golly, Ned, what was I thinking about? Oh, I was talking about that girl. I'm having a lot of thoughts about things in the past. A lot of people, you say, do you have any regrets? No, I don't have any regrets. Well, if you ask me that, I'm going to tell you, hell yeah, I got regrets. And a regret that I was talking about in I think it was my last video, was there was this bunch of us group of boys that hung out together, and there was this girl, and her name was Rebecca. Everybody called her Becky, and she didn't like that, and she wanted to be called Billy. But she was always trying to hang around with us boys. And I don't mean it was like something sexual or anything like that. It's she acted like, and the way she dressed and everything from a distance, you would think she was a boy. And and knowing what I know today, I don't know if she would have been a candidate for being a transgender to a boy. I don't know, but I know people snickered behind her back and stuff because of the way she dressed and the way she acted. And she got, yeah, I was talking about the bank. Thank you so much, Stash. I appreciate that so much. Uh, the bank, the bank is acting like it's my fault. Amazon's acting like it's my fault. Amazon says I received 2 of those ramps. I did not receive. I got 1 stinking ramp, just what I ordered, and uh, they, but they're both acting like I had to pay for what I got. Well, I didn't pay for 2. Well, I did because they got it twice. And unbeknownst to the bank right now, they don't know. No, they think when the first rolls around that my Social Security is going to hit that account, they're going to get that money. Well, they're not going to get it because I had it switched. I had another bank that I was thinking about changing to anyway, and I switched my direct deposit to my new bank. So they can do whatever they want to. I mean, I want to stay in good standing with Amazon because I do buy a lot of stuff from them. But yeah, I've got a new card coming and everything. But something that worries me since I got that Amazon credit card, can they throw that charge on that card? I don't know. That makes me very nervous. I'm fixing to cut that sucker up. Of course, that won't do anything. 51st dates. Oh, yeah, I still ain't done that. I thought I wrote that down. And anyway, back to this girl. I think she really needed a friend, a good friend. Because I don't know if she was like a lesbian or gay or whatever. I don't know. I don't. Back then, that you didn't talk about that stuff. You know, if you was like that or something. But she got talking. You know, she wanted to hang out with this guy. Well, so what? You know, maybe we couldn't talk so much. I don't know. I just feel like she got shortchanged, and I feel like I let her down by not being the friend that she needed. And I wished I could talk to her now and just apologize. I don't know, you know, because she got made fun of a lot. I never made fun of her, but I was kind of against the conversation that was said about her and stuff. But she dressed like a boy and she tried to do things like we did things, you know, and stuff, and we just I just feel bad about it. But there's a lot of things crossing my mind lately, you know. Now I ain't never been this old before, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be thinking about stuff. Hey Marty, how you doing, sir? And Alan? Yeah, you are doing one tonight at 7 o'clock. I think I'll seen that somewhere. Uh, I'm really sorry about Becky. You know, I wish I could see her today, but you know, it's yeah. I got regrets. I got regrets big time. I'm doing good, Marty. I'm coming along on my stuff out there on the deck, and I'm kind of at a standstill now because of that deal with the bank and Amazon. But and Amazon owes me money anyway from another deal that they never give me credit for an item I returned. It was $35, $34.99. They never gave me credit for it. Hey, Angel. Angel in pink camo. um, Marty, I was looking at some of your old videos. I was looking at that one where it looked like you must have got 30-gallon jugs of milk out of the dumpster. I guess it was at Aldi's. Man, that my daughter looked at that. I told her then, I said, now do you think he went to the grocery store somewhere and bought them 30 gallons of milk and throw it in the dumpster just to stage a dumpster score? She might be coming around. I think Marty's in Eastern. I'm pretty sure he's in Eastern. Because it's the same time as mine. I'm pretty sure he's in Eastern Standard. I don't take that to the bank though. But I'm pretty sure we're in the same time zone. Um, I got this neighbor. I don't trust him no further than I can spit right now. Hey, Isabel and Barbara. Barbara's a redhead. I made some comments about redheads and she let me know they weren't short-lived. Well, some of them short-lived. I read that somewhere. So Barbara said, I'm 70. But what are you doing? You're disturbing me. Don't leave my door open. It's open. There you go in here. He likes to nitpick at me sometimes. You gonna say hi? Jay, quit that. All right now. Quit. That's a cat toy. Take it, son. Thank you. All right, buddy. Quit. Don't. Oh, I'm telling you what's true. I wish I could have aggravated my grandpa like that. But it wouldn't have worked. I'd have got my tail tore up. Oh, now I lost my. Do you want to do a meetup beforehand, or do you just want me to come in and do my thing? What are you talking about? Yeah, he does like to pick at his grandpa. He does that. the stinking rascal would pull up my potato plant out. I had one potato plant that was really looking good, and he went out there and pulled the whole darn thing up, thinking it was something fell out of a tree or something. And when he started pulling up the green part, the potato it was growing out of come up with it. You take anything out of this basket over? No. Then he goes in there and fesses up to his mama that he did potato the whole thing under the deck. But I got some of these little. I love these little potatoes like this, you know, and they all have eyes on them, and these are especially grown this way. So I got me a sack. I'm gonna plant me maybe 4 containers of these just to see how they do. You know, that's them woven baskets. Some people swear by them things. I've used them a couple of times. There you go. Willa and Crazy Families setting up a chat. That's good. I love those chats. I've talked to several people like that. And matter of fact, I'll say again, anybody wants to have a private chat with me or something, we can sure set one up. I love doing them because when I do a private chat with somebody, I learn so much more about them. It's this hat. I think this hat's what's giving me a headache. Holy crap. Where's my, hold on. And I gotta get my, what is it? Wow. I don't. Dadgum. I wonder if that's giving me a headache. Because it fits my head different. In there? No, not in there. You can't. So done. I can't find it. I feel lucky without my hat. I don't see it. I think that's what, because I don't get headaches, and I've been getting, and it's always when this hat's on. Oh boy. Okay, that sounds good. Y'all got a date set up there. That's not coffee. I'm gonna have to remember that, Stash. I'm gonna have to remember that 51st date thing again. I'm gonna try to look that up again. I've been watching a lot of different things on YouTube. God, I don't think there's any subject that you can talk. I did it the other day, and I'm just typing in off the wall subjects and stuff, and sure enough, there's a YouTube video about it. So I'm thinking Marty's doing an auction next Saturday. Russell, and they like me to call it 4 a.m. Oh, okay. But I don't think there's any subject that you can pull up that's not on YouTube. But I do know one thing I've learned: you can't use certain words on YouTube. And I found that out the hard way 2 or 3 times. Uh, and they demonetized that video. I couldn't make any revenue off of it. It wasn't, and I've got some copyright strikes because sometimes I'll be taking a video of somebody somewhere or something, and I don't pay attention to music that happens to be playing in the background. It's not music I'm playing, but I was sitting there doing a video in the living room one day, and there was some music on Jaden's Xbox thing, and I got a copyright strike for that. I had to cut that out before they keep my I am late. I've been busy today. Good for you, Angie. Busy's good most of the time. But lots of times I'll hear music, or a car will be sitting there in the parking lot playing music. And if I'm not authorized to have that music, it's going to go against my video. They'll demonetize it. And then just about all of my live streams like this one we're doing right now, that just automatically doesn't get approved, to publish. It takes about 12 hours or more for them to check it, because I couldn't put it up right away and have it monetized. And I don't know why that is. All's good with Dobber, Angie. All's good. And somebody made a comment the other day that about me spending time doing something when it's not really worth anything. But the worth of the value I get out of what I'm doing is not the monetary part that I'm getting. If I said that was a bunch of wire, copper wire, and that stuff's about 80 cents a pound now. And no, it's not worth much money-wise, but it keeps the old mind going and working. I'm not just sitting here going stagnant. So it's not worth. It's just like all these plants and stuff. I'm not gonna make anything. If I do make anything, it won't be much. But I'm not. That's not the reason I'm doing it. The reason I'm doing it is because I'm not gonna sit here and just die on the vine. When I die, I'm gonna be kicking and doing exactly what I like doing, or what I'm able to do that I like doing. So that's the deal on that. It's not worth it. I even went back a couple of days later. Took my grandson, because before I got that wire, there was another piece in the dumpster that I couldn't get. And when we went back, somebody had thrown some more stuff in there so you could just barely see it. And I was trying to get that out of there, but it didn't work out. We couldn't get it out. I needed a hook or some kind instead of them grabbers I got. They'll hold a little bit, but as far as having a lot of tensile strength or pull on it, they're not that great. And I noticed that been living with Big B. He's got some grabbers. I've got one of those, and I hate that thing. It's here, but I don't use it. It's the way the trigger's positioned on it. It's awkward for me to use it. So, and I bought that thing. I didn't. I've still got Granny Doe sent me 2 of them, not the one I was just talking about, but two pickup sticks. And one of them, I don't know what happened to it. It got lost in the move, but I still got the one, and it works just fine. And it's this one right here. And the way that trigger works on the one that Big B's got, it doesn't work like this. It works up here like that, and that's awkward as crap for me. But I like this thing because it's round, it's strong. And if I ever have to have one again, I will get it. I would like to have one that was just super strong, but I don't think they make one like that. I really don't. But there's a lot of stuff coming up that I'm going to be doing. Not for the monetary. And something else too, talking about monetary. One of my subscribers, she sent me an email. She's apologizing because she can't make a donation to my channel or anything like that. But I tell her, here's the thing, folks. If you're watching my videos and you're not skipping the ads, you're donating. So just because you can't, like right now, I've got stash up there $5, that's great, that's wonderful. And if somebody can afford that, that's fine. But just watching the videos, because I can't afford to support this channel on my own. I have to depend on the revenue, and I'm supposed to get a dang on check from YouTube right now, but I ain't got it yet. And but senior moment, dadgone, I wish I wouldn't do that. I was talking about there is some expense. I mean, dollar expense to do this channel. If I keep my StreamYard paid, like it costs $25 a month. The TubeBuddy, that costs, I don't know, $6 or $7 a month. There's little incidentals like that that's costing, and I'm hoping that I'll be getting it from the revenue. I don't know, but on the other hand, I don't want a humongous slew of subscribers, because then I can't really stay one-on-one with you guys. I mean, I've got right at 1,300 subscribers, and if all of them was active in my channel, and watching and all this stuff, I don't know how I could handle it. Because I want to talk to everybody. I want to be with everybody. And if you've got a lot to do, like Paul said from Scrap and Pallet Man, he agreed. He said you can't keep up with them. He's got a few, and I fortunately, I think I'm one of the few that he talks to, but he can't tell. He's got 170,000 subscribers. He can't run across in his head and know them. I run through my head the ones that watch me pretty regular, but I can't. I couldn't do that with. It's just but I just want people to know, if when you're watching them videos, you're helping financially. And to tell you the truth too, you know, when we had that problem, when we found out and by the way, that house we moved out of, we drove by there the other day, and he's got a big old for sale sign up on it. He's repainted the outside of the house and stuff like that. I'd love to see what he did inside. But I got news for him. If he made repairs in there that had to be made like he did before when it wasn't up to code, he's going to have a big problem selling it if somebody has it inspected. But when we had to move, you know, we didn't know what was, because we just come through all that COVID stuff and everybody lost work and everything. And if it hadn't have been for what'd she say? StreamYard, $25 a month, the only option to do that. No, I can still do the free, Cindy, but the thing about it, see my logo up in the corner there? I can't have that look. I can't have my logo. It'll say StreamYard, and I can't go in here and pull up. Hold on a minute, I'll show you. I can't. I'm looking for this. I can't go in here and pull up stuff like that, you know, or like that stuff I've got in here, like my grandson here with the tears thing. I can't pull any of that up. I can't do that. I can't. When I get ready to close out my end thing like this, but I can't do any of that, and I like to be able to do that because there's occasionally something I want to put on here that I want to show you, you know, and like this, that's kerosene stove that we used to have to cook our meals on. That the jug right there is that's where the kerosene went. Look at these things. These is wick burners. That's the oven that we had to cook in. You know, I can't pull any of that stuff up like that unless I'm paying $25 a month. And there's just a lot more things I can do with it. I can't do all I can't have guests on here. I can have up to, is it 10 guests? I think I can have up to 10 guests on here at one time. Everybody's picture be right there. We'll all be on it. And I can't do that. I'm gonna start trying to do some guest things, but right now I just want to leave it like it is because I like running my mouth. I don't know if I can handle guests. Yeah, I've had guests on here at one time. I can't remember who it was. But that StreamYard, now that I can upgrade even higher than that, but I don't want, this is fine just the way I got it. But since I didn't pay the money wasn't there when they charged my bank. It wasn't there, so I'm in arrears right now, but they're nice enough to leave it like it is till I pay them on the first of the month. Or if YouTube pays me, I'll pay them out of that. They're very easy to deal with. And if I paid it a year in advance, it would only be $20 a month. But paying it just monthly like that is $25. But there's little expenses, you know, and there's things I want to do out there in my nursery. It's going to cost me money to do it. And the fact that I only get $750 a month on my Social Security, and I have to give my daughter $600 of that. And by the way, somebody said she shouldn't be charging me. Well, yes, she should. She shouldn't be having to support me, and that's what she's doing, because there's no way in God's earth that I could live on $750 a month on my own. I mean, that would put me on the street with well, I don't know if I could run. I wouldn't have a way to charge my scooter, but she shouldn't have to be supporting me. And I was talking to her this morning about that, and I said, "Do you think you supporting me?" And she said, "No." I said, "Well, you are." And she said, "Well, I would have a hard time getting along without the $600 that I pay her, because she that goes towards the house rent and groceries, and she uses my food stamp. I get about $170 in food stamp, and she uses that. But she says she couldn't get along without that. Well, yeah, she would. She'd find a way. But I dang sure couldn't get along if she wasn't here. You know, I am so. Uh, I'm just so fortunate that I'm not by myself. So fortunate. Because I only get that $150 a month that I know I'll have, but it's not going to go anywhere. You know, just when you start buying your personals and stuff like that, uh, it just it's just not enough. And I'm not blaming the government or anybody about my situation, because I put myself in that situation. I made all the decisions that put me where I'm at. I made the decisions. My daughter didn't make them, or any of that. Sandy, Sandy, Sandy with a Y says her mom and her did the same thing. We needed each other. So after she died a few years back, I'm almost homeless now. Gosh, Sandy, I hate to hear that. Uh, but you know, but I've learned uh, life's tough. Life is tough. Uh, but I appreciate everything that. But when I was talking about when we were having to move and having such a hard time, we didn't have, as my brother used to say, didn't have a pot to pee in nor a window to throw it out of. And we was in bad shape because of the COVID thing that come. Before that, we was okay. But then when the landlord decided he was going to sell the house and we didn't have a lease then, uh, we had to come up with something, and we had to come up with money. And thank God that there was maybe 10 subscribers that made some considerable donations to me, to my channel. And if it hadn't been for that, I don't know what we'd have done. I don't know. And I was losing sleep over that. Hey, Dauber, did you get extra food stamp? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And my daughter got, I think they had sent her $400. I don't know how much they sent me. And they cut her stamps out. She only gets $9 a month. But she got that $400. And I'm hoping that they do that fourth stimulus, and that won't do me no good, but it'll sure help my daughter out. And I keep, and it really bothers me when I sometimes I refer to my daughter as my wife. I almost did it just a while ago. Uh, but, I wish my wife was here. Dadgum. I got thinking about that. Yeah, guys, I need some thumbs up. I need some thumbs up. Um, but no, I put myself in my predicament. It wasn't the government. It wasn't I got a bum deal or something like that. The bum deal is when my wife passed away and I didn't keep going. I made a lot of bad decisions, and I wound up with no savings. Sometimes I think, well, maybe if my mama hadn't screwed me out of over 100 grand, I would probably went through that too. I don't know. And I have regrets about my mama, all the bad things she did to me, and uh, I I regret not being a better person about it. And just, I don't know if I should have, uh, felt that. I mean, gosh almighty, she took, uh, uh, I'm not slack. Uh, yeah, guys, I need some thumbs up. They keep telling me that makes a difference on your thumbs up. Now, I still don't understand exactly what it does, but some people that's really in the know says it does. Um, I wish I could get my head wrapped around that. Let it go, Russell. Keep it positive and no sense in you falling down that depressing little rabbit hole today. Uh, I'm in a pretty good mood, even with this stuff going on with the bank and Amazon. I'm starting to remember a lot of stuff that I don't know if it was the COVID that did it, but I just forgot a lot of stuff. Uh, I don't know. But I got a lot of stuff that's in the agenda. My videos are going to get more in depth about my nursery stuff. I just wish I had a little greenhouse sitting out here beside the house, but I don't. The landlord might not care about that, dear. Gosh, I'm so lucky I didn't get sick a lot when I worked and was able to pay my house off. And as soon as I did, I had bladder cancer. Oh my gosh, free now, but talk about close calls. Yeah. Well, Stash, I'll tell you what. When I was in the hospital with that COVID, there was 3 days there. They didn't think I'd make it to the next day. I can remember that day, and I remember thinking I was dying. I remember trying to get up, and I couldn't move. I couldn't roll over. I thought I was a goner, and they said all accounts I should have been. Um, but I mean, God, it's life. It's life. Things go. You know, I'm just so fortunate, and I say it again, or maybe I say it too much. If I didn't have you guys and girls right here, right now, and I'm depending on that every week, and I have to pinch myself to stop me from starting another live like during the week or something. And I got by this week. I didn't do one. I hadn't seen Scrap and Pallet Man. And Granny Doe, wherever you're at, dear, and Wendy from Holland, Dad gone. Talk to me. Come back. Uh, it Well, like I keep saying, I've never been this old before, so I don't know if I'm just going through the normal stuff at this age. I don't know. Uh, and I'm not. By the way, Lisa, your plant out there is the only plant I've named. Some Somebody said, "What if one of them dies or something? Is that not going to be awkward?" And I got thinking about it. I ain't gonna name no no more plants. I might think a name. Uh, I That plant that Lisa sent me, that's Lisa. But I'm not gonna name no more plants. Look, the way I see it, if you had a roof over your head, a little food in your belly, and someone to share life with, then well, I'm truly blessed because I'm really sharing my life, and I'm talking about things that I didn't never uh, talk about, you know, and it's just like uh, well, I ain't gonna talk about that right now. I'm People in the family get upset if I talk about that. Uh, there's a lot of people out there that don't have it, don't have what I've got. No, I've not got any seeds yet. Um, have to watch. Have to watch the mail out there. This mailbox we've got out here, it's got our house address on it. This is the address, but there's a barn style house out back, and there's an upstairs and downstairs. That's two apartments, and we have to share the same address with them too. So I'm watching that because right now that the girl upstairs with the kid, I don't know. I don't know her, hardly ever see her. But the guy downstairs, uh, well, should I say that? Maybe not. But I don't trust him no further than I can spit. And as you recall, we had stuff missing early on. So take it for what it's worth. I sure wished I had my wife's china back. I wished I had my dang shoes. But I don't have any of that. But no, I am so fortunate. You know, I never meet any. I may meet crazy family in person, but rest of it, I don't know. You know, you never know. Um, if I hit the lotto, I'd get me a motor home and a driver, and I'd start going to see everybody. Do what now? I saw the pic on Amazon. They sent the picture of the pack of seeds on the same porch with your plant. Somebody neglected. When did it say it was delivered, Lisa? It could be out there. Uh, hey, y'all hang on just a minute. I'm gonna go look. They could be out there. Talk to yourself. Uh, hey, Jay. Jay. What's on the He couldn't find anything out there, Lisa. They were last Sunday right outside the door. Last Sunday. I'll have to go out there and look. They could be under something now. Bad elbow music. That crash, I don't know what it was. I run into something. Oh, but anyhow, I'm gonna go check it out. It's got to be out. I don't think nobody would have come up there and took. You never know, though. You never know. I'm gonna have to. They could be on the counter with the mail. Yeah, it could be. That's why I want a building out, a storage. I want a utility building out there, or even a little greenhouse. Harbor Freight sells a nice little greenhouse I'd love to have. I wonder if the landlady would kick on that. That bugs me. That bugs me no end. Raccoons love corn. Yeah, they do that. And we got raccoons, buddy. Squirrels like it makes me feel bad. But gee, I'm almost tempted to see we got a live stream coming at 7 with Crazy Family Tube. You know, guys, another way, I don't know if y'all realize it, but you can share out my videos sometimes, and that helps. But then again, I don't want a whole bunch of subscribers. I just like calling him Dabber. It reminds me of Coach, not him, just the name. He more like Jerry. Oh, Dauber on Coach. I remember that guy. But he won't JunkDobber. Yeah, I remember that. But anyway, guys, I guess I've been running my mouth over an hour, and y'all might want to got something you want to do before you go watch Crazy Family. And I guess it's going to be a late supper tonight for me. My daughter hadn't even started cooking it. She's got it all laid out. She ain't touched it. And it's, I forget what they call that. I forget what they call it. It's those strips of steak. It's got, is it pepper steak they call that? It's got peppers and onions and all that stuff in it. Yeah, I like Coach. I really did. I like Coach. There's been so many shows that I really like, and just to name a few, I'll tell you the ones I like. I like Coach. I loved. Oh Lord, I loved All in the Family. I loved Seinfeld. Uh, I loved Friends. Uh, there's just so many, and then when they quit, you know, it's just I miss them so much, and I'm a big Survivor fan. I've really been missing that. Somebody told me they were supposed to have a new Survivor this fall. I don't know whether they will or not. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Got 20 in the house, and this is why I like having the paid thing. I can play my little outro. So I'll see you guys. I may have another live stream in the middle of the month. I'm in the middle of next week. I've got my second COVID shot on the 29th. Matter of fact, I got an appointment at 8:30 on the 29th, and an appointment at 4 o'clock on the 20th, both at the clinic. And I don't know how well that's going to work. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. That's my story, folks, and I'm sticking to it.